important blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Jackson rolling to his left. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. On play action, Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. To throw again on 2nd down, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Allen off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
No pain, no gain.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Baltimore. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Flushed out right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about...
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. On the counter, this is Singletary. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball.